This is not a drill, it's a warning. Mess with our dreams, you'll be sorry. Cause this has been years in the making, and we decide who takes the crown. We're fighters breaking out together, higher off the ground. We rise up singing.
We're the ones that built this city, so we're the ones that break it down. Warriors with fearless spirit. One step and there's no way down. We're gonna burn this place down. Burn it down to the ground. If you're ready, make a sound so the world can hear you. Coming up now, off the smoke we're feeling. We're gonna burn this place down. Burn it down to the ground. If you're ready, make a sound so the world can hear you. Coming up now, off the smoke we're feeling. We're gonna burn this place down. Burn it down to the ground. Yeah, we're gonna burn this place down.
No legend, no guts, no glory. We can't die here with no stories. Leave a legacy, don't you worry. We're the ones who wear the crown. We're fighters breaking out together, higher off the ground. We rise up singing.
We're the ones that built this city, so we're the ones that break it down. Warriors with fearless spirit. One step and there's no way down. We're gonna burn this place down. Burn it down to the ground. If you're ready, make a sound so the world can hear you. Coming up now, off the smoke we're feeling. We're gonna burn this place down. Burn it down to the ground. If you're ready, make a sound so the world can hear you. Coming up now, off the smoke we're feeling. We're gonna burn this place down.
not a drill, it's a warning. Mess with our dreams, you'll be sorry. Cause this has been years in the making, and we decide who takes the crown. We're fighters breaking out together, higher off the ground. We rise up saying,
we're the ones that built this city, so we're the ones that break it down. Warriors with fearless spirit. One step and there's no way out. Burn this place down. Burn it down to the ground. If you're ready, make a sound so the world can hear you. Coming up now, off the smoke we're feeling. We're gonna burn this place down. Burn it down to the ground. If you're ready, make a sound so the world can hear.
Everyone, and what? Oh. Hello, everyone, and welcome to TPO Esports. I am Loki, and I'm joined by Jim Halpert. We have an exciting series tonight between TPO MAS and TPO Cheezer. How are you tonight, Jim?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing all right. I'm excited for this game. We have made it to playoffs, so
Yeah. This
that's
is the
exciting.
first and fourth seed matchup. Um,
Yes.
and the winner of this series will end up going on to face um, Argonauts in the upper bracket semifinals. The loser will
Ooh,
drop down and have to run the gauntlet in the lower bracket, essentially, to get back into finals.
awesome. I mean, both teams have been, they're both solid teams. They've been around for sometimes they've been playing together for a while, so should be interesting to see what each team brings to the table. I always enjoy watching these guys play.
And this is also a recency thing. It's kind of like a grudge match. Last week we saw
Oh, right.
MES 2-0 Cheezer, so this will be something that we're gonna. Cheezer's probably gonna be hungry, trying to get that uh, kind of revenge
Payback.
in the playoffs.
I am just gonna run down through the lineup of these teams because we do have a little bit of like a switch up. For MAS, we do have Alien Zone in the top lane, Banana Man in the jungle. We have Black Fruit Loops, who is a sub in the mid lane. OK Demon as AD carry, and Scourge as support. On the side of Cheezers, we have Aztec War Priest in the top lane, Kuba's in the jungle, Funny Beaver in mid lane, a Wild Lilia as AD carry, and Shadow Wizard as support. And we do see that the picks and bands are rolling out. We do have a Vladimir Ari band on the side of MAS, and then Milio and Jarvan.
Which that Jarvan's something that we have seen from Banana Man this season. It's something that he's heavily comfortable on. It is an insanely strong pick. We do see the Pantheon come out as a
Oh
ban.
no.
MAS did learn the hard way. They had to kind of claw their way back in game one
Yeah.
last week because they gave
Yeah.
Aztec War Priest that Pantheon, and boy was it strong.
Pantheon's very good, so I mean it is something to be banned. But they do first pick the Maokai, which is a shared. It can be flexed, but it is a shared champ on both sides actually. So
Yeah, it's definitely something that both junglers share. Have
the
have we
junglers
seen
share.
Scourge or Alien play that though?
Um, I honestly can't remember, but I know that we have seen it played. I don't know if it's been played in any other lane, but we do see the Mordekaiser pick up on the side of Cheezer, which is going to fall into the hands of the one and the only Aztec Warriors. So
He's kind of already good putting out there. He had a dominating showing in last series. His team unfortunately wasn't able to kind of follow up on him. They kind of fell off once he wasn't able to do much in the team fighting phase, but he had a dominating lane. So he's kind of saying, I want to get ahead again, be this big monster, but I don't want a jungler coming in and saving you.
Yes. We do see the Lux picked up on the side
Oh,
of Cheezer, followed up by a Kindred for MAS. Um, I am. I think it's safe to assume that's a Kindred jungle, but because I haven't seen it come back into AD carry, but OK Demon is a force to be reckoned with in the bot lane, so I don't put anything past him.
I don't expect the Kindred to be in bot lane. I do think it's going to be a jungle because you do want to get those
Yeah,
marks. And
no.
there we see OK Demon
This,
Saya,
yeah.
something that he likes a lot. Um, we've seen Lux quite a bit in the history for a Wild Lilia and Shadow Wizard. So
I don't think that Snom is going to take Lilia or
Lux
Lux APC.
is not going to
I
try
mean,
any.
I have seen him do in ranked, and he has done extremely well. I mean, this man can pretty much take any champ anywhere and do well. So, but we do see Gragas locked in on the side of Cheezer, which is going to fall to Kuba. He has had extreme success with Gragas in this series. Um,
That.
if I could give anyone like MVP, like the most improved player, it would probably be Kuba in the jungle.
And that is a big counter to Kindred. If Gragas
Yeah.
saves his ult for that Kindred ult, he can throw it straight down in the middle, and all of MAS will end up getting thrown out, which could be a huge counterplay and might end up turning fights in the long run. Something that
Wait,
they do have to keep in mind of,
ooh.
they did take away the Zeri. I don't know if
And
they're,
they took away the Thresh.
and the Thresh was taken away. Just to go back to that Lux, we have seen Funny Beaver go back to the Yone time and time again in that mid lane, so it wouldn't surprise me if they did want a Wild Lilia here to have some type of APC, because they have shown it before, just to give them that AP damage while also having um, the. So that's a lot of AP already showing. They're definitely going to need the last two picks to be AD. That's all AP showing. There's a lot of AD coming on the side of MAS. We do see the Z band.
Who's
Not
the
really
Zed band
sure.
for?
And there's the Yone coming out for Funny Beaver. So he did go with the Yone.
I mean, that is his like pocket pick champion. He climbed and ranked quite a bit with Yon, so at I mean, he's got either Vladimir, Yon. I've seen him play Cinder a few times, so
And a Galio in response. So a lot of dive and
yeah. But is that a Galio
anti-damage.
mid or a Galio support?
I would probably go with a Galio mid. Works well into Yone. And there's the Zaya and Rakan duo. That's going to work
All
out
right.
well. Have that the natural synergy in the champs already built in. We know that OK Demon and Scourge have that really strong synergy that they've shown all split long. Probably one of the best, if not the best bot lane that we've seen all
Yeah.
season.
Yeah, the synergy between those two bot laners. Fun fact. Apparently, I am not allowed within 100 feet of a Starbucks. Thank you, Justin.
And we do see the Caitlyn come out, so it was the um, Caitlyn, it was the Lux support.
Hmm. Um, so I am gonna put money that we're gonna see a Dusk Blade Caitlyn. I have seen um a Wild Lilia beat the living daylights out of people with a Dusk Blade Caitlyn. So, OK Demon definitely has he's definitely found his match here. So we're just gonna see what he can bring to the table. So I'm excited to see what both teams can do. Since this is kind of like the beginning to the end for this series. So, in your opinion, who do you think won draft?
It's very interesting because there's bruisers and health tanks on the side of Cheezer, while there are those kind of like tanks and like pseudo tanks on the side of
Mm-hmm.
MAS. Bit of scaling favor because of that kindred, but that Gragas can certainly outplay the kindred if done right.
Oh yeah,
Personally, I
absolutely.
like the amount of CC that they have for their two carries, but it's ultimately going to come down to this. I want to say this top lane going into effect, where
You think it's gonna
how
be the top lane?
yes, because we've seen Aztec be dominant in laning phases, and then we've seen Alien Soul just completely abused on the weak side.
Okay. I mean, so you're saying that MAS won draft?
I want to go with yes, MAS did win draft, um, but it's ultimately going to come down to how far behind is this Maokai?
Mm.
Are
Okay.
they
Well, I mean,
miles behind? Are they going to be um, able to tank anything for the team? Because we've seen MAS try interesting things. Apparently, that is bugged galore on the stream.
why? I don't.
I switched it over to client and it was just frozen.
Oh, so
Um,
I'm actually going to counter you there. I'm gonna say that Cheezer wins draft.
you're going with Cheezer to win draft.
So you have one Lux is like the most annoying but very powerful support. So she lands her abilities and you are missing half of your health. Caitlyn has like just the poke, and then with her ultimate, you got the Yon alt, the dash. I don't understand that champ at all, but I know what Kuba's is able to do on Gragas, and I've learned to never underestimate Aztec War Priest. So that's gonna be mine. I'm gonna hand game one over to TPO Cheezer.
Okay, I'm intrigued by that because I kind of looked at Cheezers and what's their go button? They got to
So
walk
I
at
don't.
everybody, and the Maokai ult is something that's very like cautious to walk towards too, because he just throws it out and you stop engaging.
I mean, do you want to walk in front of the Lux?
Um, but they don't. It's not even the Lux. Like the Rakan can go in, the Maokai ult can come from the side, the Galio can go in. The Maokai could W in, and all of a sudden there's an Galio ult right on top of your team. They have that engage while the engage is maybe Mordekaiser pulling somebody towards the team, Yon ult, or a Gragas ult. And
I mean,
yeah,
yeah.
you
I
can
mean,
see the Caitlyn, somebody stepping on Caitlyn trap or Lux catching somebody out, but there's no go button. Um, Well, there is limited damage. It's going to be a lot of heavy shoulders on Banana Man and OK Demon, which we have seen before.
oh my
We
gosh,
haven't
yes.
seen Black Fruit Loops at all. Don't know how well he's going to do. I applaud the Galio because I do love me some Galio, but it's one of those things of like,
Verbs.
if they're not able to get on to anybody, are they just going to try pushing waves and it's again just going to be going back and forth?
I mean, okay, but I don't know. I still think that I mean, like Magda pointed out, like maybe they don't want them to go in, like they want to let them engage on them, which they do have a lot of follow up there. So I guess it's just going to depend on who wants to fight.
All right, but
And is Kindred gonna be able to get her marks? Oh yeah, we have to go to spectator delay.
yeah,
Jim
with
yelling
that,
at
we
me.
are going to go to a short spectator delay as we do load in game. Thank you for those of us to for joining in. If it's still up, don't forget to cast those votes in. I don't know if it dropped down. Oh, the prediction ran out already, so that's already. But we will be right back after this short break.
All I do is work, hustle, grind, hard. I ain't never gonna stop, nah. All I do is work, hustle, grind, hard. Level up until I drop, yeah. Independent grind, got no A&R. They used to tell me I would never make it far, but this vivid vision in my head is razor sharp. So much weight on my shoulder, I'ma raise the bar. Cincinnati flow, watch me crack the code. Sick and savage mode, might just catch a cold. Count my money up, yup, on my Casio. Give me a bag of dough and I'ma bounce, adios. Everybody know what comes around goes around. Middle fingers up when I feel broken down. My ribs are touching, I can hear my stomach growl. Make no bones about it. Yeah, I've been sleeping on a bed of thorns. I can see the exit door. Take me out this mental ward. Check the weapon drawer. Life's a checkerboard. It's time to settle scores. That ain't just a metaphor. I be rocking my shows and I pop the cork. Got my pockets on swole, cause my profits soar. Better lock your doors, cause I'm like the god of war. Ripping out your rotten core. Y'all are fake across the board. Y'all too sabe. I keep it moving cause I got flow. Trying to dodge every pothole. I'm a rapping version of Picasso. Invest everything that I got, so I chip in my cheese like nachos. Bet on myself and hit the lotto. Estoy algo cansado, así quiet. Everybody know what comes around goes around. Middle fingers up when I feel broken down. My ribs are touching, I can hear my stomach growl. Make no bones about it.
It's all about humanity. About humanity.
Hello and welcome back to TPO Esports. We have tonight's matchup is TPO Cheezer versus TPO MAS. This is a revenge matchup between these two teams, as they did play each other last week. However, we are now in the playoffs. So right now it looks like we're just gonna have the. It looks like just like the basic start. No level 1 shenanigans.
Kind of seems like they were expecting them to wait in a bush, though.
Oh my
because
goodness.
there was no defensive vision kind of placed by MAS. He kind of just backed off and went like, okay, they come in, we adjust and move about.
Minions have spawned.
Oh my god.
But absolutely no wards placed by MAS to
I
start
mean,
the
maybe
game.
they're just very confident.
Either they just went, they aren't coming, we don't need this, or they're like, they're gonna be in a bush somewhere, don't worry about it, just go to lane. Play safe.
I mean, it's interesting because usually, like, I have the tri-bush warded, the river warded, like. But alright, I mean, hey, you want to hold on to those words? Go right ahead. They are going to take the long way around because they didn't place vision, so, like, unless you just want to walk into a Kate Lux, we do see that, okay, Demon did start the Doran's Blade and Health Pot, and Caitlyn started Longsword and the refillable. Early engage onto the Caitlyn from the Rakan. Otherwise, I think top fest or the top lane is gonna be like what noodle contest, or maybe not.
No.
No, Aztec's gonna
Mord
lead
is
up and
gonna
choose violence.
Mord is gonna have significantly more damage than this Maokai. Maokai might be able to outplay him if Mord's being disrespectful, which is sometimes what Aztec does. We do see a gank early on and a flash blown by Funny Beaver already.
Alright.
Kindred was looking to already kind of bait something out. Did have that Gragas marked. He's looking to just go directly top. The flash forward by the Maokai. Here comes the Kindred flash forward from her, but there's no additional hop. A little bit too much over aggression by Maokai, and the Kindred was just trying to make something out of it.
I mean, they did get something out of it because they got Mordekaiser like down to a little bit below half health, so he's either going to be forced to back or, I mean, he is ahead in farm, so it's not the worst. But he's not backing; he's still choosing violence.
Does have that W proc, which does give him some health in return. Kindred's mark is bot side. Road Juggler going for this top scuttle. Was level 4 on the Gragas. Galio comes out, throws down the taunt, flashes forward, trying to get first blood onto the Gragas. The Gragas flashes away. MAS definitely need to walk away from this. They do not have the levels or the damage right now. Yone does go in onto the Kindred, and first blood goes over to Yone thanks to the ignite and pullback. Bot lane of Cheezer though is getting bullied out of lane into that bot river.
The ignite was blown by Lux in a little skirmish there, so Cheezer is just taking all of MAS's top side jungle, trying to kind of just say, hey, you know, what's yours is mine, what's mine is mine. We'll see how that pays off later in the game once Kindred gets online, but I can respect it now. We do have Dragon up in about 5 seconds. It is a Hex Tech drag, so.
Well, we have seen Kindred. The way that Kindred works is she needs to get online, and it takes quite a bit to get her online. So denying stuff like that farm up in topside is big. She's not gonna have anywhere near the same amount of CS as the Gragas now, because of how much was taken topside.
Galio was spotted in Kindred's jungle or on a ward that was placed by Cheezer, so it looks like Cheezer's gonna pass towards either drag or maybe who's gonna look for a gank here. There is some vision placed in that.
Kindred is spotted walking over a ward into the top side jungle. Not the safest play right now. Do see the Yone kind of hinting already over there. Kuba comes in mid lane. And they're just gonna
That's
choose to back
interesting.
off.
But Kindred is there, and she does have Gravity's mark, so I'm
Gragas
surprised
ha-
that he walked away from bot side with a dragon up.
Yeah, Gragas has yet to back yet as well.
Oh, that Q on Lux does land. The knockup by
Con drop.
Rakan though, right onto the Caitlyn trap. And the serrated dirk was picked up by Caitlyn already on the first back, so we do know that she is going to go Dust Blade.
Get maxed poke damage with that.
Yeah.
Dust Blade. Not a very common Caitlyn build.
It's like I mean, I agree with you, but it does do the job. Nice
Fight
Q
going
lands
on both
on
bot
Kindred.
and mid. Yone is getting
Yone.
chunked out galore. They're trying to chase onto the Caitlyn. Nobody
Ooh.
else to follow. Rockets has now joined the mix and he's gonna force MAS's jungle and bot lane out.
Aztec is level 7. He is farming exceptionally well and has kind of put the Maokai behind. Both 80 carries, are fairly even on CS, but this Kindred has to catch up on farm.
Yeah. Behind quite a bit. We do see Gragas starting to hover down towards bot side. He's gonna walk into that, not Gragas, Galio. He's gonna walk into the Gragas though. So they do know that he's looking to roam.
Yeah.
Chooses to back.
Ooh.
Rakan goes in, but with no follow-up, just goes down. A huge amount of
Nice.
disrespect as nobody else was paying attention on the team. This is a slow start, and it's looking like it. Maybe that MAS is just too afraid to deal with Cheezer the way that they dealt with him last week, where they just gave up lead after lead.
Yeah. There's a 2K 2K gold lead on the side of Cheezer. So if Gragas can secure this dragon, that puts them in a very good spot.
Get him to start going. It is a little bit later of a Drake. Has been up for a bit, so it won't be that quick rush to.
Kindred did back, so. And Rakan and Zaya are spotted on the ward, moving over towards Dragon. But Dragon number 1 is going to go over to Cheezer. Herald is up, so. Kindred's mark is on Scuttle, so both junglers are kind of headed up towards there. It looks like Yone's going to escort the Gragas. Which is just denying more of the. She's never going for it. That's shitty.
Looks like there's a bit of miscommunication between Banana Man and Galio.
Ooh.
As Galio backs as the mark drops. Flash away. The Galio ult comes through to zone them off and make sure that the Kindred gets out. Currently, no one's dead. Ult for ult. Mordekaiser might be caught out here. The good Yone ult, but the Galio and Maokai still get that kill onto the Mordekaiser, who got caught out alone away from the rest of his team. A good look for Cheezer gets turned around by the Maokai and Galio, able to come to the rescue of the Kindred.
Flash was blown by Aztec War Priest in that Lasso's skirmish, the same with Galio and Kindred. Lots of pressure. They're applying a lot of pressure in that bot lane. And I don't think that Kindred has the means to kind of relieve any of that right now. Oh
Kindred
no.
goes in, but gets instantly knocked up. The cleanse from Caitlyn to get out, but no one's in, has vision into that pit. The
Oh my
Zaya's
God.
trying to get something, but they're gonna have to run out. The
Ooh, the kill
dash
was
forward
long.
from the Kindred is able to get a kill onto the Caitlyn. A 1-for-1 ADC for support.
We do see the Dust Blade has been picked up. The Kindred has the Noon Quiver. And the Rakan's support item was upgraded before Lux's. No one's taken Herald yet.
Surprise me if Kindred tries to stay around bot side for that scuttle to pop up. She has yet to get a
Yeah.
scuttle, yet to get a mark this game, which is going to be
Oh, yeah.
big when it
Forgot
comes
about
down to it.
Yeah. So that's what she needs to scale, correct?
Yeah, she needs those marks. She needs her items. Right now, she doesn't have either. She
Now,
is
instead
mid
of
with
starting
Rakan, trying
Rylai-
to find something
boy.
here. Ult, but taunt onto the Yone. Yone's caught out. We see the Galio ult to get the Yone out of there.
Oh, God.
Yeah, Gragas. We see the Caitlyn going in and trying to get this scuttle from the Kindred. Kindred will have Smite though, is able to get her first mark of the game. Smite, 2 ults coming in for trying to get the Kindred. Yone trying to chase as
Ooh.
well.
He doesn't have it though. So it is
This
3-2
top
right now. Holy crap.
Mord is
Um,
Aztec is just bullying Alien Soul
Oh, yeah.
up in top lane. Which is something that we're looking at. It's a 50 CS deficit as well as multiple turret plates.
yeah,
My
it's
big
gonna
concern.
be rough for Maokai. And instead of starting Rylai's, Mordekaiser went Nashor's Tooth.
Teleport, ult in. Kindred is here. She dashes away from the pull, but the ult does come through. She tries to dodge the Q but doesn't get it. Now the Mord is caught out. Gonna get taunted by the Galio who roamed up. The Gragas is also caught now. Is forced to flash over the wall to get out.
Ooh. Mord was able to pick up the first, the Leeching Lair, which is the start of the Riftmaker. Bot lane, holy crap, this is taking, gotten a few turret plates. Dragon's up now. It is an Ocean Drake, and no one has taken Herald.
Oh.
We do see the teleport from Mordekaiser back into lane. I don't think that they're gonna be able to catch up much in CS right now.
Do you see the Lux starting that for their side because it does have that mark on it?
Yep.
The ward does spot them out though. Rakan's there, but I don't know if Rakan wants to be there. That's kind of Scourge for you.
Yeah. He's not
Likes
really
to be
afraid.
that pest going into fights, starting stuff up. He's out to make sure that they're not caught. Good poke onto the Zaya from the Caitlyn though. Both teams just kind of dancing around in bot lane river.
Mordekaiser is able to. I think he's on Herald now, as you
Took
can
the
see
Herald
him
and then took the Scuttle. And it looks like he's gonna come mid and try to drop it mid.
Oh, he's coming there.
Kindred's also coming, but she's gonna get caught by this Gragas. Gotta play careful.
Oh, the good Everfrost used on Aztec War Priest. It looks like he did use. Did he use ultimate? Yes.
Yeah, he used ultimate to make sure to try to stay away. There's the Kindred ult, followed up by the Galio and ult from the Maokai, but that's 2 already gone for MAS, followed up by a 3rd, potentially a 4th here. Okay, Demon pulls the feathers back and gets the Gragas in return. The Galio goes in trying to get something, but pushes the Caitlyn away from the Xayah, and she is not able to get another return kill. A 4 for 2 in the favor of Cheezer there.
Yeah, I mean, this isn't looking. I mean, like, there's not a huge goal difference. It's about 4K right now, but I mean, like, this is massive for them. The objectives are heavily in Cheezer's favor, so.
Well, this is how it started last time. Last time, it was all Cheezer at the start of the game, and then as the game went on, MAS was just able to scale, get up there, get those items, and their team fights just became on point. Bunny Beavers might be caught out here, but he's able to dash away thanks to a flash forward followed up by the W. He's forced to flash out to make sure that he doesn't go down, as MAS are looking to set up for this Drake.
Yeah, I don't think that they can, honestly. I don't think that they have the damage output yet. I mean, Kindred is so far behind. Kindred's the kind of risky pick to take in the jungle because she is solely reliant on those marks and farm, and as Tech War Priest does bring Maokai into the Death Realm, but is going to take the first turret there.
That was interesting. He pulled him into the Death Realm there to try to keep him there while he took the turret so that Maokai would just not run away.
Yeah, and he kind of just like gave it to him. You know, there's not much he can do, but you would figure that he would fight him a little bit more.
I think he tried. I think it's just the fact that Maokai doesn't do damage. He's a tree, and he's a big tree. He doesn't tank. Ooh. We do see the Kindred go in. The mark of Kindred is onto this Mordekaiser, and she does get the kill onto him. That's a mark secured.
Yes, but she did gave over Dragon for it.
Yeah, they're giving over Dragon, but this was one of the ways that they got back into the series last year, so they do have to be careful. They gave over early Drakes to start getting kills onto their carries off of Aztec War Priest, who did play very disrespectful at times last week.
I mean, you can call it disrespectful. I think he just calls it, I think he has a different viewpoint on that.
Good ult by Xayah, as well as the Yone trying to get a kill, but now the Yone is caught out. Teleport coming in from this Mordekaiser trying to save his friend, but he's going to be caught into the 3-man. The Mordekaiser is chasing down, but the root recall does get him locked up, and Kindred gets another kill onto him. A 2 for 0. Xayah ult was able to save the Xayah from getting Yone ulted there and forced the Yone back into the Rakan's raiding arms there.
So that is the 3rd mark on Kindred. She just picked up Scuttle, so that's mark number 3. But she is...
Now she's catching out. Lux does get another kill. Rakan was there trying to help out, but I don't think it was needed. Xayah getting chunked out, they're definitely going to have to back, but now the Kindred has to watch out as she's kind of in the middle of nowhere. The W in from Rakan does land. It's just to set up the Kindred. We're now seeing the Kindred take over. This was something that we were worried about, is that scaling effect of Kindred. If she's able to get those marks, able to get those items, able to get those kills, how fast was she going to be able to just scale into the game?
Hugh says that TPO Cheezers has the in-game name advantage. Apparently that is a very good thing to pay attention to. Hey Hugh, what happened to your name? Alright, so right now, they kind of evened up the gold here. There's only about a 2k gold difference now.
Mord pulls in the Maokai, but is going to be forced to throw down the ult. Maokai's caught into the Death Realm, is trying to get out, is not able to get out himself, but now it's a 1v1. Mord versus Kindred. I don't think the Kindred wins this with the additional stats from the Maokai. See, top lane, the Yone going in onto OK Demon does get the kill, gets a second, almost a second kill here.
Oh no, Scoot, don't go back in. Oh. That was
Black
was a
Fruit
very
Loops
close one.
flashing in, trying to get a kill onto this Yone. Yone's gonna be forced to go back. Just waiting to see if he can get anything, and he does get killed in the end. 1-for-1 trade, but now the Galio is gonna be forced to kind of run away as the Lux and Caitlyn chase.
Yeah, he's kind of cornered here, so. Oh my gosh.
Might just be buying time for his team to get back up. He's trying to get away as fast as possible.
Nice
Flash forward, but the Q does not connect on the Lux.
Oh,
He goes back in. He's trying to get a return kill onto the Lux, and the Caitlyn's able to auto him down fast enough for Lux to get out alive.
That is insane.
Now we see the Mord once again pushed far up into lane. He is able to pull the Maokai into the ult, but does get shut down in the long run without getting a kill there.
So I'm just taking a look at items right now, and we have the full Kraken on Kindred followed up by the Wits End. Xayah only has Kraken. Caitlyn picked up Collector. Lux has the standard. And Abyssal Mask was picked up by okay. He does not have a mythic yet.
No, he's sacrificing himself for the mythic. We do see the Rakan and Kindred trying to go in, but they do get that Lux Q and aren't able to get anything more out of it besides getting poke damage onto them. Maokai did blow ult there, teleport there. Do you see the teleport in from the Mordekaiser? Xayah's caught out here. Xayah's forced to flash. The ult is up to get her out, but she's gonna get caught by this Yone as the Maokai tries to W her out. W down the Yone, but isn't able to. And that's gonna be a third kill over to Cheezer as a bit of a misstep. They saw the teleports coming in based around the minion wave, but they just paid no attention. Mord ults the Kindred, but the Kindred is forced to blow her own ult in his ult.
Oh, she was able to take him down.
So Aztec gives his life yet again. I don't know if it was needed though.
We do have oh, don't take that up. It's not performative. Baron is up.
They just took the Drake.
Oh. Well, that puts him at soul point. So.
Aztec traded his life for soul point, but it was after that 3-for-none fight, and I don't think the Kindred was going to go in to try to steal it. It would have been a suicide, and she would have had to literally just hop into pit and ult, and then hope to God that the Gragas smited during that ult time. Do you see Scourge trying to be a pest here? What's going in? But Kuba might be caught out as they're looking for him a bit more. He flashes out of the way of the Rakan knockup. Drelia's blown to get out of that fight as they weren't entirely certain who else was there. Seeing a lot of this. Yeah?
Sorry. Oh, go ahead.
Nope. I was just saying that there's a lot of gold just getting funneled into that Xayah and that Kindred to be the main carries.
I mean, I can agree with you on that one. There's a lot of damage on the side of or in Caitlyn alone. I mean, it seems like Mordekaiser's been more of like the sacrifice. Kindred is up to 4 marks though at 26 minutes.
Ring around the rosy, but I don't know if you want to keep ringing with the rest of the team right there. He's trying to get a return kill onto the Kindred, but he's going to go down. This is a four-man team squad going after it, but Cheezers just turns onto the Baron. They do know that they are there, but they're not going to be able to get there. Teleport from Galio. It looks like they might try to fight afterwards, but the Kindred is nowhere to be found.
That's what I was talking about. Like, Aztec is a distraction.
I don't disagree with you on that. I'm really confused by the Gragas, not Gragas, the Galio.
The teleport? Yeah. I wish we could tell how much damage that Caitlyn all does. Because with the Duskblade, the Collector, and the first start to last Whisper.
That's Last Whisper.
Oh, is it? Did it?
The item is Last Whisper. It turns into Lord Dominic's.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. It's a crazy matchup for sure. I expect nothing less from these teams.
We do see where it comes out is just the laning phase dominance that Aztec has been able to give this series. Well, this game so far was able to just kind of bully those side waves. He's been a menace there and had to take 3 or 4 people at a time. We're seeing them go in for him again, but the ult just takes out the ability to fight him, and now the Maokai dies for a fight that they started because he's not tanky.
Nope. He went, like, he doesn't have the tank.
And Yone just set up Aztec on that board to just go top lane and take that turret. He just instantly teleported after that fight to top lane and took a turret.
It's a massive gold lead. We're closing in on like almost 10k gold.
See,
Holy
the Aztec
crap.
is gonna go down here up in top lane. The Xayah and Rakan. Big difference when he doesn't have that ult. It might be time for people to start investing in that QSS. We already see one on the Kindred.
Yeah, she kind of needs it.
See the Maokai just teleports in and is gone. He's by himself in that pit. That Rakan W's in, but he's dead. Kindred's fighting the Yone. They're way out of position. The Galio's actually pumping out the damage though. Kindred was able to get out, but like she's still at full health, but she's forced to ult because the Yone ulted her already. She's trying to do her best to kite away, but the Ignite's gonna take her down.
Yeah.
Now it's Xayah and the Galio forced to kind of try to defend,
Oh my
make sure
God.
that they don't get it, but Mordekaiser is at full health, walking towards them right now. The Yone knocks them both up, and the Xayah just drops.
We'll just point out, where is that man's mythic and tier 2 boots? Maokai did not have tier 2 boots.
Got boots with the fur. And we see the Caitlyn just headshot the Galio to add another kill over. The whole of MAS died trying to stop that Soul, and I don't see where they can come back in this game anymore.
No, it was too much of what am I trying to say? Like, early game, Kindred just lacked too much in the early game.
But
to
like
be
the
able
items
to-
are close in the carries. For like the Kindred, the Zaya, but it's essentially just Aztec on that Mordekaiser is just pounding through everybody.
Maybe they should try to give him his Pantheon next game
Maybe. I don't
instead
know
of
though,
giving
because
him
even the Pantheon
Mordekaiser.
was massive because he was just able to completely dismantle top lane on there. We do see kills going over due to the turret, but they're gonna just take the game here. It's just Kindred and Rakan. Kindred throws out her W, but she's gonna have to dodge the Lux ult only to get bopped by that Mord that game. Game 1 is gonna go over to Cheezer.
Cheezer. Nicely played, guys. That was the comeback that you needed from last time.
That,
Uh,
that was
that
how they needed to finish the games. That was their big issue last week.
I just want to say that Mordekaiser, in the hands of Aztec, did do 40k damage, which is the highest damage in the game, followed up by the Caitlyn and the funny So it was a good game, very well played by both teams, but MAS just did not have it, unfortunately.
They lost control of that game fairly quick. And we've seen that where laning phase isn't always their best. They have a weak top side that they don't uh, play towards all the time. So it is something that they're gonna have to watch out and be careful of.
Did he really delete me? I'm gonna kill that man.
And we do see that MAS once again elects to take blue side for game 2. So they don't want to counter pick. They want to first pick something. I don't know what they're going to be first picking though. So it will be interesting to see. We're currently getting set up for game 2 right now.
Yes, we are waiting for the teams to get into position here.
Yeah, very interesting play so far.
All right. They're taking. All right, so red needs to go to. Oops, caps lock. All right, let's get back to the lane. All right.
I do have to step away just quickly. I'll be right back. Emily will keep you guys occupied as we do get into draft for game 2.
I can talk all about the shopkeeper discounts and game 2. Justin, what do you think game 2 is? Or playoffs are? Best of 3. All right, we're just waiting for everyone to get ready in lobby. I do not want to alarm you, but yes, there is a cat behind me. He is very lazy. That is Tippers. He's joining us in the cast because I mean I did ask you if you wanted to cast with me and you wouldn't. So I mean, hey, that's on you, buddy. Alright, we should be ready here. Alright, so here's what I'm going to say is that there is going to be a Caitlyn ban, a Lux ban, and a Mordecai's ban. Or a Mordecai's ban. One of them. I did not say that I will draft kick Tibbers now, and plus you spelled his name wrong, so now I'm going to ignore you. Alright. We're just waiting at a response from Cheezer. I keep wanting to call them We Hate Renekton, because that's what their name used to be. I guess I did give you the draft link, right? I think I did. Alright. Everyone is ready. We should start seeing these pull through here. I don't think that there's anything that they really need to change on the side of like the bans that came out from Cheezer, but I think MAS want to kind of switch up their bans to keep certain champions out of the picture. Also not joining. What? I hate it here. If you guys are not aware, I get bullied by the people in our Discord on like a daily basis, so mainly by Justin. But Justin, I have some fun soundboard stuff for later. What? You didn't bring me a drink. I did telepathically. Oh, their drafter is getting something, so it might be a minute. And Jim, you're muted.
Oh, okay. Yes, I was muted.
Thank you, Snom.
All right. Oh God.
What?
The improper language.
Daddy don't. Aw, stop. Listen, Jim's riding the struggle bus today. He was like, I really hope somebody offers to cast so that I don't have to.
Yeah, it's fine. I just needed caffeine.
I mean, you didn't take my cowtail, so.
No, I did not take your cowtails.
Thank you. Alright. Our drafter has brain damage. My apologies. We will deal with him shortly.
Oh God.
Alright. Vladimir and Emilio. I've been banned. Ari. Alright.
No.
Day 4.
Going through already.
Like, where are these bans from last game? Guys.
These are the bands from last
Mordekaiser.
game. Except Mordekaiser. Definitely
But
we didn't want to deal with that.
You know what they did let through?
Do it, Magus. Do it. Oh.
Come on, Magus.
It's not fun if you aren't trolling your own
What?
teammates.
Oh, yes. Please. Please, Bovine.
All right. Next game.
I'm begging you.
Both teams, if it goes to game 3, both teams only ban jungle picks and jungles have to pick last. Oh, and that's a Jinx first pick, something that we've seen OK Demon on quite a bit. I believe that was one of his pentakills was on Jinx. I know one was Twitch because there was the Rattata at um, at Baron. I'm trying to remember. I just watched this
So what?
recently. Was it on Jinx? Okay, yes, it was on Jinx. OK Demons had two
Veigar pick.
pentakills. That's Veigar and Jin?
It's
Very-
Jin support.
God, please no.
Wait. Aztec.
What? Veigar and Caitlyn.
Uh-oh.
So the Caitlyn's back through.
Why?
Deal with the Jinx. What?
They didn't pick what I wanted them to.
They're saving it.
Veigar Cage is good at eliminating Jinx movement. The Maokai was picked again.
I did like, ooh.
What do you mean
That's
trade
why
secret? It's not trade secret. Look at his icon.
That is definitely not what that Maokai wanted to
Oh
see.
my god.
That's
If
gonna be.
anyone remembers what Aztec did on Olaf, he touched them inappropriately time and time and time again.
That Maokai is not gonna have fun, and those axes are gonna be split in logs.
What? I'm gonna
We
start
do
soundboarding right now.
Lulu and Amumu, Braum,
The Lux
maybe
ban.
the Lux.
I don't know why they ban. Why they ban?
I'd
Why
go
did
with
they
the
ban a
Yone.
Mumu?
Get rid of the Yone.
Why? He still doesn't pick.
Silas. But yeah, I don't know why they went with Lux because I think it'll end up being Vagar support.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But they're gonna take the Syndra here into the Maokai.
Olaf doesn't have anti-tree technology. His axes. I mean, I you want me to?
Actually, I have to check that.
What?
Oh no.
What?
So those of you who are cheering for Cheezer in chat, unfortunately, good old thankful Twitch has not approved my emote yet for Cheezer, but that's also your guys' fault. Don't use copyrighted material that's gonna get me flagged potentially.
Material. But I didn't come in anytime, I don't care.
But those of you that are cheering for MAS, you can hit them with that MAS emo. You can use some weird cheese ones that we're seeing Jaeger currently.
Thank you, Jaeger.
But you can't see the Cheezer logo. I don't know when it's gonna get reviewed, but it's pending approval right now. Hopefully before the next game. And we are gonna be joined by Dr. Bovine Basher, who's gonna be stepping in. Just gotta make sure that the camera and yep, we good. We got the camera going.
Oh my god, look at that
How
beard.
you doing tonight, Bovine?
I am doing fantastic. Okay to cast. Definitely still don't want to play League of Legends after last night.
How's that headache?
It's better. We might have taken some nondescript, definitely over-the-counter medicines to help with that, and a great dinner.
I arrive in gray screen Valhalla after overextending for 7 minutes with no words. Warrior spirits and give Master Yi gold. Bad. Okay.
I swear, Aztec. Oh no.
That's his playstyle, though. It's blindly forward into battle. Pay no attentions to the horses upon the hill.
Fight unto thee. Do you want to invite me into spectator?
Oh yeah. Hey, can Jaeger move down?
We know you're in
Don't
chat,
worry.
Jaeger. Don't lie.
Yeah.
I'll slide in real fast. Don't worry.
Oh,
I'll,
stop. Oh
I'll
my
make
god.
it. I'll make it real quick. You won't even know I'm here.
Oh my god. I can't.
we could just do a tricast. That's
No, Jim doesn't talk.
Jim, you
I'm
never
fine
want
with
to talk.
talking. Do you know how much caffeine I've had in the past, like, 15 minutes?
I got to
I
do it
don't
early.
know. You didn't bring me any caffeine. What the hell?
You don't need caffeine, Emily.
You did
Bruh.
say that you
I'm
wanted.
dragging today.
You. I mean, I'm
Shut
just
up,
saying.
bovine.
You don't need any caffeine. You have heart problem.
Listen, I am currently double fisting G Fuel and
You know
W.
what? Don't finish that statement, please.
I mean, you could just mix those. You don't even need any water for that, Jim. You know what you can do. Get W straight to the brain.
Oh yeah.
That like the protein mix-up of pre-workout and Monster Energy.
Oh, dude. Pre-workout Monster and Jaeger sounds like a great mix, right?
Oh man.
Oh, sounds like I'm gonna get all of the nutritional value I need for my day plus the energy I crave. Aztec, start your engines. Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
I didn't
You
even
know
notice
what?
there is a Rammus and a Yi in this matchup.
Hey Jim, are you gonna do the predictions like at all?
I had to wait for the fucking draft to stop.
I want to know. I want to see. I want to see. Like, does the Yi kill himself on the Rammus? I just want to see it, just one time.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even notice. Sorry, I must.
Who wins? Ninja with sword or Spiky Ball? How much
Definitely
time
spiky
until?
ball.
Spiky ball.
Definitely spiky ball.
Yep.
That should be the prediction. Who will win? Ninja with sword or Spiky Ball? And the answers being yes
I
or
tried.
no.
I tried to counter caster curse last time, and I lost all my points. So now I'm back down to like 8,000.
That's
I was
normal.
like 4,000 away from bovine.
I'm actually kind of glad because now you can't force me to move.
No, but now I have soundboards, so.
I
You have a soundboard?
apologize, Sir Goblin of Waffles. Yi is a samurai. Better?
Yeah. Look. Okay. What's the difference between a samurai and a ninja? It's just the hat. Okay. It's all the hats.
Someone please bet on MAS. I need my money, bro.
No, Aztec. We can't do that. We gotta put all the points onto you guys.
Yeah, I swear to God, you let me down, and I'm gonna set you on fire. I swear I'll drive all the way out to you.
He wants the bigger return on investment. Is what he wants, Jim.
Just bet all of the points.
Yeah, everyone bet all your points on Cheezers.
Aztec, if
Don't.
you voted for your team, I'm going to judge you. You only voted 1,000. What is that? Those are rookie numbers.
Yeah.
You can't call that out, Jim.
What are these rookie numbers from the team of
Listen,
Cheezer? 260, 300, 1,000?
some of us
Who
might have
put
lost.
260? That's Bowman.
No,
Some
it's
of
not
us.
Bofun. That was them. I bet all every time and we lose. Jaeger is the man, the myth, the legend. Just
I've taken Jaeger
doubles his
stance.
amount.
I'm betting all of my points every time, and that's why I lose. I had 1.6 after my bets last night.
Hey! It's Jack!
Oh, we gotta get rid of that one. Emily, can you just
Yep.
yeah, there we go. Because the only way that it allows me to delete comments is by timing people out for whatever reason.
Oh, I want to time him out. Don't censor the truth. You'll get censored if we want to. This is an
There was
authoritarian channel.
Gonna get us banned. A-hole.
I absolutely love that I can now. I've figured out
You
how
guys
I can
play
now.
song. It's now we're not playing a song for you on the stream.
Play the song of my people. If you have 20,000 points.
I do have soundboard.
I do appreciate how Cheezer, the meme team, their points that got voted on them are 6.9k.
6.9k. Ooh, someone parties hard. You know, it's all timed. No sad poros for you, Aztec.
Nope.
All right.
Well, bet it all.
Will,
Bet all 17.4.
if we get into if you
Enemy
make
pentakill.
okay, that was very loud.
Yeah, Emily, I told you
That
that's
was-
extremely
Oh
loud.
my
Put
god.
the tunes down.
I'm glad I had stream muted because if that came over the stream, holy
It
crap.
did not.
Oh,
It didn't.
Hey, yo,
What?
somebody voted 10 on MAS. Oh, there's a 30, a 40. We're
40?
going up in numbers.
this is doing numbers right here.
90.
Oh my.
I'm gonna laugh. Somebody's just doing it by themselves, just going up by 10.
You can. They are doing it by
No.
10. You
Oh my
can put more than 10 at a time.
How do you guys see this?
I know who it is too.
What is it?
Thank you, Galaxy.
Jeffrey, don't do it. Don't do it, Jeffrey. Stop it. Don't give them anything. Jeffrey, why are you doing it by 10? That's my only problem. Just type in the amount you want.
Oh, he's now going up by 20s. Nope, 30s.
He's
I don't know what
clicking-
numbers. He's just going. I think he's clicking too fast and just calculating it. A couple. They're now at 10-10.
Okay, finally put it up down.
Holy sh-
Galaxy's betting the house on it.
He's
the
betting the
what?
house on MAS right now.
MAS, you better come through.
I
You don't
can't
want,
see it.
you
All
don't
right.
want to disappoint. Don't want to disappoint Galaxy. Fuck, he'll be sad.
But to
We're
kind of
going
take
to
a break
spectator
on
blood.
this chaos, we are going to take a break as we go into game 2 for you guys. So we'll be right back.
Oh.
Try your luck and take a chance. Give all the risks in this moment. Take my hand and break my heart. I'll never walk this road again. Stumbling steps grow to a dance where things change forever. There's no regrets, only the past.
right, everybody, we're getting in here of Game 2, TPO MAS versus TPO Cheezers. I am glad to be here casting Game 2 with you. We have Emily. I don't know if we're going to have Jim Halpert. Might not turn this into a TriCast because, you know, Jim has his caffeine addiction that he has to satisfy.
Actually, no, I'm going to be stepping away shortly just to get Emily a drink, because otherwise she's going to complain. Another interesting start by MAS, though.
Go away, Jim.
Emily, you need to get up and get your own drink. Give me some alone time. Give me some alone time with Mr. Halpert here.
Oh my god, please no.
You have him all the time. Just share.
I'll
No,
gladly
normally she
share
tells
them.
me to go away.
If
Yeah.
she tells you that again, just come to my place. I always have a bed for you.
It's yours.
Yeah, but he could share. I could scooch.
I'd probably have more space than I do in our bed, Emily.
I was just saying, we might have. If I've told you it's a twin bed, we might have to cuddle, you know. But
Oh god.
I've been told I'm a warm cow.
Emily
Oh,
sleeps
God.
in the middle and then blames it on the fact that the mattress is sinking in the middle.
No, the cat needs a room.
I was about to say, are we actually gonna blame it on the cats?
No, but the cats are only get blamed on if the cat's there to snuggle.
He's always there.
I see some bush action here. Yeah, get a little bit of poke down onto the Jinx. Visored and Lilia trying to get a little bit of early poke. Not sure how that lane's going to go with the Nautilus Jinx. A lot of engage. I think we're going to see most of the fighting early with Aztec. He known for being quite aggressive.
He wakes up and chooses violence.
We should all wake
He
up. and choose
pisses in his
violence.
own
Oh
weeds.
my gosh.
Hook lands onto the Vigar. About a third of his HP down. Good early damage from the Nautilus on the Vigar. Still stepping up, trying to hit Qs. A bit dangerous. Guy trying to fight Malcolm actually has not gotten to level 2 yet. Trying to fight the Olaf. Going to take some heavy chunks from that. As we see not much else going around the map. Rammus and Master Yi just farming opposite sides. As Rammus moves down to his bot side now too. Olaf getting some return damage into the Maokai.
Oh my god. I'm surprised that he took Maokai again. Honestly.
I think it's comfort. I mean, the Maokai gives him a lot more engage options than I think the Scion has than just being a beef ball. I think teams learn to play around Alien Souls Scion, and maybe should try and mix it up with the Ornn or something like that. I'm not sure how proficient he is. We see a trap hit onto the Nautilus. Isn't going to get caught by the cage as he's in the area, but is going to be spotted out by red side ward. I think it just expired in that bush.
Ooh.
Ooh, Syndra.
Spicy.
Ooh, Syndra doing some damage early on.
Ooh. Vision!
Just a whole lot of nothing going right now. Just a lot of trading back and forth. Not seeing any major spikes in damage anywhere. Think bot lane is
low on the health.
about half
Or
HP.
mana.
Nautilus, good dodge on the hook there by Shadow Wizard. Shadow Wizard.
Wizard.
Wizard. No mana up on Maokai up top. Nautilus is just fishing for these hooks, but maxed out on HP, no health pots left. They do spot the Rammus and bot side, so I think they're going to be a little bit less aggressive for the moment, as Yi is also backing.
Justin would like everyone to know that the shopkeeper advised him that the first person to die in this game is getting 1k gold.
I think Boris doesn't work like that.
But does Doris, his brother?
If
On the
Doris'
other
brother, Doris is not that generous either. There's a reason they had to split the shop up. Neither of them wanted to share.
Ah, damn.
So no, you'll only get your standard 300 gold. No shutdown gold for anybody. How did game 1 go? Because I only caught the tail end of it. Oh, wow, hold on. Hold that thought there. Gank coming in from
Oh
Rammus.
my God.
Nautilus does stop him. Does get the taunt off. Does not get hooked under turret. Ignite down. Auto coming down. Flash forced to burn. Heals. Ignite's not going to take him down.
Oh.
I think Lilia might have been able to flash under turret and get that, but didn't want to risk it. But forced the Jinx to back. Gonna be down a little bit of CS. lose a little bit of experience, but does get away with their life.
Aztec, what are you doing?
So
Aztec is. Go ahead, Jim.
Is he proxy farming?
yeah,
He absolutely is.
You're not
Uh,
singed.
game one, how it went was Cheezer came out to an early lead. There was a bit of back and forth fighting, and then Cheezer started pulling away. And then, unlike last week, they were able to keep control.
I'll say we did see last week. Malefic Visions is used. Syndra's gonna be forced to flash. Yi wants the Alpha Strike to get the kill. Is gonna get the kill under the turret and walk away. No trade kill. Does take 2 turret shots. Nautilus and Jinx engaging into this. They are a bunch of low health bars and no mana. I think they're just gonna walk away. Nothing gained. Ignite is burned by Scourge. Olaf might have to ulti. Olaf doesn't need to ulti, just is not afraid.
He just
Olaf
walked
does not
out.
fear.
Olaf knows he has the lifesteal to fight him. And Maokai is not gonna have the kind of damage it takes to kill Olaf, even with no items, so.
I really wish somebody would build full movement speed Ramus.
What are you talking about, like that Yomu's Turbo Chem tank?
The one that Jim did 1200 movement speed.
So that's where you gotta build the team to go with it. You know, you gotta have the Lulu, the Nami, the Zillion,
The karma.
the Karma.
Yeah.
You know, full team like that. We'll make him get to base and speed run it. You know, I think there actually is a speed run leaderboard for that too, by the way. The fastest across the map.
Jim should have gotten that one.
Oh no,
No,
these
because I've
people
never
like-
went to Fountain.
Oh, Nautilus flashing onto the Syndra. Syndra, no flash, is going to get caught up. Yi, Alpha striking in. They're going to get a second kill on Funny Beaver. 2 kills early to the Yi is not signaling something very good. They have not a lot of hard CC, and if they do not use it on the Yi, he could run rampant out of this game. 2 early kills.
Yep. There's no gold difference, but they're up 2 kills.
There's a significant gold. Well, the gold lead actually is mirrored top to jungle. So Aztec has a large gold lead on top, but Yi also has a 900 gold lead on his counterpart in jungle. But the Yi has to get significantly more gold to be advantaged because the Rammus, just with a Thornmail, can negate that Yi quite heavily if he's just stuck there and can't get out of the autos from everyone. Nautilus and Jinx running
coming
forward.
down.
Muzzlefar ult is used onto the Vigar. Can't get away. They're caught in the cage, but just no damage left. Nautilus wants to go for the hook under the turret. Does hit the Wild Lily. Cleanse flash from there. Will not get the return kill onto the Nautilus as he walks out of turret range, but Aztec continuing to beat up on this poor Maokai up here, but starting to gain leads in other parts of the map. Black Fruit Loops having a really good game on this Malzahar. 2 really high impact ultimates used so far. Ugh. We see coverage around the map. Maybe a little bit of a slow state here. So, has anyone?
What?
Go ahead.
Did it?
We're professional guys, I promise.
We're not.
Absolutely, we're professionals.
You're on stream, come on.
We are as professional as professionals can be.
Exactly. Don't doubt us.
We talk about business transactions and stuff.
Exactly.
Uh,
I talk about cows on stream. Moo.
Bovine works at the business factory.
Exactly. I work at the milkshake factory because I bring them all to the
God,
yard.
please. No, please.
Don't hate.
Oh, please.
Don't hate.
Don't hate the player, hate the game.
Exactly.
Meh.
Maokai keeps walking back to try to fight this Olaf, and there's just nothing to be done as Olaf is just smacking the turret and taking farm. Yi looks like he's coming up to try to put a stop to the shenanigan farming, but I don't know that there's anything he can really do into the Olaf. He's gonna try.
Whack him.
Just gonna probably ulti and walk away. trying to
Oh,
fight
he's
the
choosing to
pops the
fight
ulti.
instead.
Wow, they do end up getting the kill out of it, but the time and resources that
my
are
gosh.
invested up there, I'm not sure are worth it.
He did this last game.
Did he draw a lot of? If you draw a lot of pressure up there, it can be worth it. It can help save the rest of the map. But Yi getting another kill is not a good thing, especially with the gold lead Aztec had.
It was later in the game. He pulled a lot of pressure and it allowed Cheezer to get stuff like Baron and Drakes.
Yeah. He does a distracting thing.
Does look like he set himself up well for this, and with a Syndra and a Caitlyn, they have enough damage to take down the Baron quite heavily. Koopa's going to be able to tank this up very easily as they're coming in for the Malzahar. Hits the stun on the Syndra. He is taunted after the flash. Q hits down and the ulti is not going to get the kill. He's going to have to auto. Yi flashes, flash W's. What is going on? The Highlander has run out. Yi's ultimate's not going to be able to get anything done as Syndra is going to get out. Syndra walked away thinking she had the execute with oh my god, the super mega death rocket from downtown. What a shot from OK Demon, sniping him out.
Oh my god. Hey Jim, how's that drink coming?
Oh,
Fast Freckle.
6-1 is the kill. The gold lead actually only 1,000 down for being 6 kills because of the turret plates and everything else that's been taken. But what a snipe from Jinx there, finishing off the 2 for 1. What a great kill there, as now they're setting up for Drake and a hook onto the Olaf. Olaf is fighting, gonna kill the Nautilus off, flashes onto the Maokai ult. He is gonna get the kill. Rammus jumps in, can't get onto the Yeesh, just turn onto the Jinx, trying to get the kill. He is not going to hit him, hits the Jinx back, going to get the taunt through. Jinx does go down as this team fight squad shows up at a dragon fight. Wow, Cheezer's proving that gold lead did not matter, as I think that Olaf might be in a bad spot. Maybe not. He is just fighting through the Malzahar. No ulti on him, can't stop him from fighting. As they're going to take
Ravenous Hydra already.
Oh, 16 stacks on that Hydra, yes. Only one mythic actually claims it. Oh my god, Kobe, stop. Kobe, I'm gonna have to ask you to stop with the Jinx rockets, okay? That's too bad for my heart, okay?
Listen, he's trying to pull a Galaxy from yesterday when he stole Drake.
I mean, oof. These Jinx rockets stealing objectives, man. Just give you a heart attack looking at it.
Dude, I could hear you guys, but Boba sounded like he was dying for a second.
I might have died for a second. Let's just be clear about that.
Just for 1 second.
I accept death with a smile.
Interesting movement as mid lane also went bot lane. For MAS leaving mid just open.
On the minimap, we see Rammus and Cinder attacking into the Yi. Yi is forced to ult away as they're going to claim this Herald too. With no ulti on Yi, I don't think he's going to be able to take that.
God.
They moved Jinx up to mid, so I think they're going to back away from the Herald for now, but stopping that first Herald from going down is really big. No one's going to be able to get turret plate gold from it. And
This is insane.
I think MAS or Cheezer's definitely won out on the turret plates as they claimed, what, 4 top, 3 mid, and 2 bot lane?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of turret plates claimed. I don't think they got any turret plates off top lane. Might have gotten 1 or 2, but definitely none off mid, and I think 1 off bot, so that's really what's kept this gold lead close despite the kill difference.
Maokai's struggling again this game on farm.
I think they have picked the Maokai. What do you think, Joe? Because I think they picked the Maokai just for the ultimate, just so it can be impactful in team fights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I thought last time, because I was like, it's not the best pick. In top lane currently, we've seen him take stuff like... Jeez, another rocket
The
goes
Jinx
wide.
rocket goes wide!
I think this is going to give them priority on this Rift Herald. I don't think Cheezers wants to fight this, as without the Olaf ulti, I think they really want to give this up Caitlyn is nowhere near this fight she's backing currently, as there's going to be a hook dropped in on the Vigar. Nowhere to go. Vigar going to be going down. Yi does get the Alpha Strike in.
5th kill on the game.
Yi having 5 of the 7 kills is not good. Already got a Kraken Slayer and looks like he's working towards his Borg. But he can be CC'd pretty heavily by the Rammus. Rammus is a hard counter to that if he can get on him. It's getting on him that's the problem.
Aztec's caught out here. Without that ult, he's not going to be able to walk away.
The ult's coming up though.
He doesn't have flash to get over that wall though.
Ult's not up in time.
Gonna
Does he get a trade kill?
Oh my god.
Oh, no,
What?
gets a trade kill down actually. I mean,
Hello?
it's worth a little bit less. The shutdown going to the Yi though, 6 kills.
That's not something we want.
They have given Yi every single kill in this game. If they do not prioritize him,
Are we gonna
come
see
late game.
Jesus?
We're gonna see the Yi pentakill. Get a Yi flank and kill everybody.
Oh my god, can I do the soundbar?
No, you are not.
Please, God,
until
no.
you figure out the volume on that soundbar. I would like to maintain what little ear sound I have left in my ear holes.
So she sent me a DM that was
Yes.
a soundbar website, and I was like, the ones that I clicked on, I was like, these are the most cringiest, like 11-year-old soundbar noises in the world. And then she's like, I fixed the Discord one though, it's fine. And then she plays the pentakill one for me, and I was like, we need to not use that until the volume goes down to res.
I'm just saying, if you're not using fart.mp3, are you even using the right sounds?
I have the emotional damage one.
Okay, that one's fine. Again, we need fart.mp3. That's what I need.
That the fart one with the echo?
Yes.
Yeah,
That was
that's-
one of the ones that was on that website Emily sent me.
Yeah,
Yep.
farting down the empty hallway is really what we need. You know, we can play that sound every
Oh my
time.
God.
And Malzahar flashing. Sydra's just gonna push away the Yi. Malzahar lost half his HP to the turret and flashed for nothing. I mean, flashed for Syndra flash, but I think Malzahar would rather have that on himself. Unsuccessful play there, but do end up getting the turret at the end of it.
Oof. Aztec is just running these turrets down.
That's what we did last game.
172 CS. Holy crap! 10 CS a minute. They have to respond to him because if they do not, he's just going to take more turrets.
Vagar's only at 61 stacks, and Syndra is at 66 splinters at 18 minutes.
So Vagar, if you noticed, bought a Locket of the Iron Solari. I think that's a mistake. You should be buying Everfrost for the Yi to help out with that. But Maokai Ultimate coming down into the choke point, gonna force away the rest of Cheezers for the moment. They try to hook in. Baby Cage is put down. Nautilus is stuck there. Going for the Malzahar. Malzahar cannot.
He's on the back line.
Olaf gets the kill. Yi tries to go in. He gets damaged by the Syndra. Gonna get the kills onto her. Kill onto Caitlyn. Kill onto Syndra. Yi cannot fight the rest of them though. Cannot turn around. Jinx is trying to run away. Olaf looking to get the kill. Jinx is putting damage in, but the Rammus does not care. Gonna get a kill onto him. Flash burnt, heal burnt. Can't think you can get away from Olaf. Run it down. Quadra kill coming out for Aztec. Running everyone down on this pick. 7-2-2.
Holy shit.
Wow. Aztec has showed up game one. I saw the damage charts from game one showing up in this series in a big way.
Oh my god.
Looks like it's going to be a Yi versus Olaf game.
Yeah, it's gonna be everyone versus Olaf.
No, it's going to be Yi versus Olaf. Did you look at everybody else's scoreline? They're not relevant.
No, it is a Yi versus Olaf show. You get to see. I don't know that the Yi can kill everyone fast enough because he dives the backline. He gets the kills on the 2 carries on the Syndra and the Caitlyn, prioritizes the targets correctly, but Olaf runs the rest of his team down. Olaf and Rammus together. Rammus didn't even peel for the other members. I think if Rammus is there to peel for the rest of the team, Olaf can just run through so many of them. They don't have any anti-heal. He has a completed Jack show now. That's going to make him tankier the longer he fights.
I can point out
That's hysterics
the
coming.
gold lead.
Bush set up here. Bush set up here. They're attacking in on him. Olaf uses his
Oh
ulti,
my
just
God,
straight up
no!
murders the Nautilus. But as we see, I think the Yi is going to have to prioritize and focus that Olaf. When he does, they do end up getting the kill.
This might be Baron though.
I think this is
There's
going to be
no
Baron.
smite down.
Yeah, Malzahar's TPing up to
But
this. I think
nobody's tanking for the E.
he alpha strikes. He's fine.
I will laugh if he dies to this.
He's not dying to
No,
this. He's got
his.
He's got Wuju style. He can definitely tank this up. Bork damage coming in, actually shredding through that Olaf really heavily. As we see, the Yi is going to be the priority target from the team. 10-1-1 on Banana Man.
Massive game from him.
Dude. One,
From Mafia.
And we're seeing Alien Soul on the Maokai once again, not getting a mythic the second item. He's going to look towards Spirit Visage.
Yeah, I don't-
Interesting. Well, you know what? He picked up tier 2 boots this time, so you know what?
No longer
think-
boots with the fur.
Yeah, no boots with the fur.
I'm actually not even sure that's Spirit Visage. That almost looks like he's going for, what is that item that builds out of the same... It builds out a Catalyst.
Does
It amplifies
Abyssal
magic
Mask
damage.
have Spectral
Abyssal
Cowl in it?
Mask?
I thought it did. I thought it
Yeah.
had Spectral Cal plus Catalyst.
I don't-
Yeah, it does.
The new build for Abyssal Mask has me so confused every time I build it. It feels like they just took components from everything else and then just threw it at it. I'm like, yeah, that makes sense, right?
I mean, that's how half the things build. I mean, Warmogs and Heartsteel built out of the exact same items, so.
Yeah.
Except one of them gives you bonus health when you fight, and one of them is just like huge amount of HP.
Caitlyn
Oh,
Nautilus
Nautilus-
all traded.
Yep, Spectre and Catalyst do make Abyssal.
When they use the Maokai ult to force him off of this turret, Rammus actually caught. I don't think they're going to be able to hurt him a lot of the AD champs, but Malzahar looking to go onto the Syndra, almost considered flashing on him as they're pressuring this tier 1 turret. Maokai is going to TP back to the minion.
Not
think they need him
TP
here.
there.
yeah,
He had to
someone-
TP there.
He could have backed.
I don't think they
Can't
had
stop
enough
him.
time.
Yeah, they can't stop him. Yi is going to have to come down and answer this.
In that base.
Split pushing them into Oblivion as he just uses his ult and says, I'm going to take the turret.
around.
Now we get an engage onto the Jinx. Rammus getting a great engage.
Go!
Big push through. Now they have to focus the Yi. Yi has to die, trapped down by the Caitlyn, stunned by the baby cage.
Looks like he's trying to get on, head up towards that Olaf.
Olaf is just pulling so much pressure everywhere around the map. Able to get an engage on the Jinx. Now they can't push anymore. No ulti on the Yi now. Just has to go back to farming. Wow, I really like the way Cheese was just playing out these fights. Even though I think they made a mistake up there giving them the Baron, got them a lot of gold back in the game. I think the way they're playing around Aztec's pressure in the side lanes is really, really good.
Very impressive. Full stacks on Hydra.
Yeah, finished Death's Dance as well. I don't think anybody can. Well, Yi can still obviously kill him, but anyone but the Yi can't really fight the Olaf.
No.
As there's the catalyst for Maokai. He is going the Abyssal Mask. I think that's a bit of a
No
mistake.
Mythic. Yeah, I think he needs a mythic here.
I think his teammates need to speak up and let him know, hey, you really need to get a mythic here. And we'll see what this heads-up team fight's going to be. It's going to be a fight for Soul Point. MAS has to fight all these.
Comes out.
Maokai ults, walks into a trap. Nothing going on.
He and Malzahar on the opposite side.
Yeah, they have to be careful that Yi and Malzahar don't flank him from the side. They're going to have to pick a side and attack him. Malzahar forced to flash away. Nautilus is going to get on top of the Caitlyn. Caitlyn does have GA. Cleanse flashes, hasn't lost the GA yet. And the damage into the Nautilus dies. Yi kills himself to the Olaf and the Rammus. Now, Jinx is probably going to take this Olaf down, but they're going to be able to return fire onto him. They have to get on top of the Jinx.
Oh, no.
The only target they have, taking a lot of damage, ended up killing the Rammus. But Syndra finishes off the Jinx, gets a big kill. Caitlyn Maokai wants to try to take Caitlyn's GA, is going to end up taking it, but now they have to run away. Malzahar going to have to output a lot of damage in this fight. Syndra looking for another stun. Can't she get it? She gets silenced by the Maokai. ends up killing the Maokai there. Actually, Malzahar taking a lot of damage. Syndra might burn down to the Leandries,
Oh,
but
no.
Shielded actually is going to save her. Don't get hit by the cannon. Caitlyn trying to run away. TP is being used.
No.
Q does not hit as the
Oh my
Malzahar
God.
is going to get away.
What the hell is this game?
And this dragon is not going to be able to be taken too. They're going to have to redo this as Syndra's going to have to TV back out. Caitlyn actually cannot reset. She's going to have to. They cannot win this Drake fight without the reset. I think they
She
might
steps
end up
forward.
giving
She
this.
might just get one shot.
No, Caitlyn is not resetting. There's nothing to take. You're going to have to give this up. If you stay, you're asking to die.
Where's the fruits?
No fruits to be taken anywhere.
They were all taken last fight.
Yeah.
I spawn.
No fruits for anybody is we're going to have to... They're hanging out on the bot side, setting up a flank from Malzahar and Maokai on the top side this time. Rammus is trying to jump in. Cage put on Nautilus. That's going to give them a great pickoff. Not going to be any engaged on there. Good layered CC as Funny Beaver is going to chunk them out. But they're going to continue to try to fight this. Caitlyn is feeling a little bit safer now, but...
Yi and Olaf all are back up, as well as Rammus.
Vision being
Oh,
cleared
tear
out. They're
up.
going to have to walk in the dark. They can't walk that direction anymore. They have to walk the other side. Someone's going to have to tank the traps. But it might be too late. Maybe Banana Man... Oh, good damage.
There
on the,
is the
Using the
thingy
blast cone.
using the blast one over. But the dragon is taken. Can they kill the Yi? As Yi is stunned
Oh
for
my
forever.
God.
All of getting the damage down. Maokai jumps in, but just there's no damage behind this. Jinx can't get on the other side as Maokai also goes down. Rammus jumps over, flash force from Jinx. Jinx is not going to be able to stay in the fight as Malefic Visions is used onto the Malzahar. Malzahar going to get the kill onto the Rammus, but finished off by the Syndra, dropping the true damage on his head. They're continuing to chase this Nautilus in, and I think they're finally going to walk away here, but Soul Point is claimed.
Oh
Ooh.
my God. That's Chem Tech Soul. Let's go.
M-Tech Soul claimed. And I'm not sure it's the most efficient soul, but it does reduce damage when you're below 50% HP, and that's going to help out the Olaf a lot as he likes to play in those ranges. Olaf actually bought an Athena or an Anathema's Change. Who is that on? Actually, is that on Yi or yeah, it's on Yi. It's not even on the Jinx.
Yeah,
Maybe
well, the Jinx is far behind.
Yeah, the Yi is
Item-wise.
only carry Banana Man with 11 kills, but Cheezer's making this look interesting as I think they could just start the Baron. Olaf just has to sort of like play on a side lane to push that out. Ooh, sorry, going for a mile a minute.
I don't even know if there's anybody that they can throw in a side lane to deal with the Olaf.
No.
Like the Malzahar
there's
might
not.
be able to wave clear under a turret, but if Olaf
No.
decides to go in, he goes in. And
I don't think there's anyone but the Yeet that can actually fight as the Nautilus hook goes wide onto the Vigar. Just fishing around for vision here, trying to clear everything out. As Cheezer's going to move to take over the Baron area, going to look to take out all of these wards here that have been placed. And we might go dark here.
he's
Blue
still
Trinket-
split pushing.
Yeah, Yi is just split pushing. They're just gonna take the Baron. They're gonna live with Yi taking this. Forcing the Jinx out, Caitlyn ult, Ace in the hole used. Yi's gonna get one turret, Alpha Strike the wave. He's gonna try to get a second turret, maybe an inhib, but this Baron is going down way too fast. They cannot win the fight afterwards. Oh, Malefic Visions is used onto the Vigar. Olaf and Rammus trying to chase in, but I don't think they're gonna be able to as
Delay the
Olaf's
backs.
ulti has run out. Actually, they're just delaying the backs. What are they doing? Maokai or Nautilus is fighting the Syndra. Yi cannot be fought by the Caitlyn alone. Olaf and Rammus have sort of just given this Baron away. What are they doing?
Ugh.
Flash
Nope.
used. Olaf is going to chase the Malzahar, but the Rylai's is just making it so he can't run into him. Maokai going to push him back. He's going to fight the Maokai. Probably, no, does not end up getting the kill because Jinx gets the heal off. And what are we doing? We split the team up while ahead. We got the Baron, so they're not losing that gold, but splitting the team off while we have, you know, a Yi trying to pressure our Nexus turrets. Caitlyn and Syndra want to come in. Oh, gets stunned, but the Syndra's going to be in a lot of trouble. Syndra's going to have to walk back into that. Oh, the ulti
Oh
does
my
execute.
God.
Really well played by Funny Beaver there, actually to flash back into the cage. Banana Man sort of hesitated and end up getting the full force of the unleashed power. Ends up executing him with Syndra having what? Syndra having 119 stacks now, so she's going to be full here shortly as soon as she gets another cannon minion. Cannon minion right here, and she does. She is fully unleashed. Goes up to 546 AP. Those abilities doing a lot of damage now. Each Q does 600. W does like 800 plus true damage.
Yep.
Oof. So people.
That Duskblade hurts.
Yes.
I haven't really seen Duskblade Caitlyn on anyone except for Snom.
Yeah, the Wild Lily or Snom, as we used to know him, playing a Poke Caitlyn variety build. That, you know, I don't see a lot of people play. Most people have been playing the carry stuff, but definitely was nerfed lately with the AD scaling and the armor scaling, hurting the Caitlyn quite a bit early on.
Nautilus, what are you doing, buddy?
Nautilus poking his head in there.
1:20 on Elder.
That's gonna be the next big fight.
I think Elder Fight's going to decide the game. Whichever team gets that, I think is going to win this game. No Baron going to be available to take, but
even though I put all the channel points on Cheezer, I kind of hope that MAS can turn it around only so I can go to game 3.
Yeah, definitely want to see 3 games. We don't want to see any 1-2 game series, or we don't want to see any 2-game series. Would love to see more competition from these guys. You know, top teams in the league playing really well. Cheezers, have to apologize for counting you out yesterday as you're showing me up.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean,
we got some wild picks because it's a tank Vagar support.
Yes. As someone who knows strange picks like a tank Ashe, I've seen it work. I can feel it. It just feels like someone you should attack, but he really doesn't have any damage. You should just leave him alone.
It's very interesting setup.
Flanks coming in from both sides as Yi is getting pushed off. Olaf and Vygar is committing to pushing him off.
Oh my god.
As Rammus is going to get the taunt down into the Maokai. They're trying to dive in onto the Vygar once again, but again, he is a tank Vygar. You do not need to put any damage down to him. Olaf dies to the Yi. Yi is going to end up off on the side, but Caitlyn and Syndra are still available. Rammus is still up. The
Rammus ult is gone now.
Yeah, Rammus ult is down.
Rammus doesn't need his ulti. He just needs to stand and be in the front line. Yi, his ulti is going to time out as soon as ulti does time out, as it's a 3v2 for this Elder. But super minions are pushing on bot side, but can the Yi... Oh, nope, they're going to attack the Jinx. Syndra... No, Caitlyn's going to back. I think they're just going to back. I think they don't want to give this up.
They don't want to give it up, no. I think it's... Oh, no.
Chopping the recalls. Yi can solo this by himself.
God. No.
There, Maokai TP's into base. What is going on? Vygar
stopping him from getting out. They say pay attention to the base, don't pay attention to us.
Oh,
he goes down. There's no smite.
There's gonna be no smite on either side, actually. And Syndra gets the kill on Malzahar, but Malzahar and them claim the Elder. Elder's gonna be on Maokai, Jinx, and Nautilus, I believe.
Yeah.
They're gonna have to play safely around this, or they're gonna have to one-shot that Jinx. I think that's a bit of a mistake there from Funny Beaver. I think Funny Beaver should have tried to throw the QW into the Elder. 1,000 damage was all there was on that. I think he had the burst down on it if he tried to take it.
They have to take, like, Cheezer has to take this Baron. If not, it's Baron and end for, MAS.
I don't think it's going to be Baron and end.
You can't take, I don't think you could take the Baron. I think it might be an end angle for MAS. This would be tragic if Cheezers lost this with the huge lead they had early. They played out so well, but this late game scaling on this Jinx is starting to show comparative to the Caitlyn. Syndra can one-shot them if they get to him, but the Yi is such a problem. You have to always be aware of him. as we see them walking out.
Olaf's walking in first, but everybody else is just kind of sitting around in the jungle trying to clear those camps.
I think they don't want to fight into them because the potential for the Jinx to pop off and kill everyone is really good. Maokai ultimate used. Stranglethorn's coming down. They're gonna ult. No, looking to ult someone. Nope, don't want to ult the Olaf. He can just get out of that anytime he wants. And they're just gonna go back to farming mid. Just gonna posture around this Baron. Aztec knows he can't go away, but he can't fight the Yi on his own. He needs the Rammus there if they're gonna kill him fast enough. Death Dance plus, and we see the startup on the Baron. Oh my god, it's dying so fast.
Rammus has to get there. He's
Rammus
walking
can't
away.
get it,
There's no smite.
They have to give it up. Oh, nearly stolen by the Vigar, but just shredded too fast by the Yi. Shreds things so fast with this build he's got. And he can
Is that
kill
going to be a
anyone.
Lord Dominic's or
I think
the
I think
anti-heal item?
I think it would be the anti-heal. The don't know exactly what it's called. I think it would be better served being that, but we'll see shortly. I think he's gonna have the gold to buy an item. Sitting on 1400, maybe not. As he's looking to flank in this mid here. Rammus, they see Rammus on the side, might try to attack him as Banana Man pinging onto everybody on the side, getting a good chunk down onto Maokai, trying to force the Olaf ulti.
Olaf just runs into the
Maokai
Jinx.
dies and immediately he runs onto the Jinx. This might be a big issue as Yi's coming from the side, but he's going to get onto. The Rammus holds him down. The Yi dodges the damage from the Syndra ulti, and the Yi might end up with a pentakill. Can he kill everybody? Nice. Hang through it. Now Shadow Visor gets the execute. I think Cheezers might have won this. They can push down mid lane. 4 people alive.
Oh my god.
35 seconds timers on Jinx and the Malzahar. I don't think they're going to be able to stop this. I think they're going to be able to end this. GG's coming out for both teams. I think they both think they've lost this. Looks like an end angle coming out. Yep, 19, 20 seconds. Yeah, 20 seconds still incoming. This game is over. I think Cheezers has won it.
Oh, no.
Yes, they have. A very hard loss there from MAS, but a great win. Forcey taking down the one from Cheezers. Great performances from Aztec. Great performance from Funny Beezer. 10 kills and Snom both games, I believe. Outperforming very well on the Caitlyn.
Yeah, that was a huge upset because that was the 4th seed taking out 1st seed.
Ooh. Showing wow, Cheezer's showing us last week that those games were not the same. Different coming into playoffs as they show up and win 2-0. GG's, congratulations to both teams for playing. MAS will end up knocked down to the lower bracket. I believe that MAS will be playing the higher of the 2 seeds or the lower of the 2 seeds.
So we actually do have news. Chocolate Thunder, due to the issue that they had where the one player had to go into the hospital and had that accident, they did drop out. So they were supposed to play Chocolate Thunder, but they will end up just getting essentially a forfeit there. So moving on to round 2 of the lower bracket, but it will be Wildcats versus Testicles next week. And then Argonauts versus Cheezers, and a best of 5 in the upper bracket.
All right. We're looking forward to next week's games already, but gonna have an MVP vote shortly about who we think was the MVP of all of those games, and it's already a gigantic lead out for Aztec Warfare. He's gonna go ahead and throw my vote in that boat as Aztec, both on the Mordekaiser and the Olaf, being a huge side lane threat, and even the Olaf in team fights just running people down. 36,000 damage, almost 9,000 more than the Syndra. 10k more, almost, or 9,000 more than the Yi as well, showing up, being the carry that his team needed him to be.
Definitely something that we saw. Aztec both games just kind of dominated top lane, dominated those side lanes to the point where even when he died, the first game his KDA wasn't great, but it was a not great KDA that led to Baron's taken, everything um, absolutely dismantled because he was taking 4 or 5 people onto him, and they were not able to contest massive objectives because they had to stop him from taking base.
It just goes to show that KDA isn't always everything. As we see, Aztec does indeed win the MVP. Your pressure, your presence, what you put out on the map can really help your team to secure victories, even if you end up dying on the sidelines. And hello to Aztec there. Welcome. How does it feel to take down this #1 seed? I think a lot of people had counted you out, and showing up on here and taking a 2-0 victory.
Bro, I'm chilling. I got my channel points.
The gambling with the channel points.
Yeah, that's like my first gambling win here, bro.
Hey, I'm right there with you. It's got me all my channel points back too. Might have
Yeah,
made
my
some.
my measly grand. Yeah.
Hey, I went up to 3.7. I'll take it after that.
Yeah.
Being at 0 channel points, no fun. Don't want to be in the hobo areas.
I'm pretty sure Galaxy Fox is feeling it after that one. 5K.
5K out of that lost.
I ended my channel points for Aztec.
Thank you, Red Eagle. I appreciate you putting the multiplier on my name.
Oh,
Emily, you're muted.
goodness.
Okay, how you doing, Aztec?
Oh, dude, I'm chilling.
Are you excited to go against
For best of
Argonauts?
fives next week.
Yeah, I'm excited. I've had so much shit going on lately because I just moved. But I'm having a lot of fun right now with League, so I'm very excited.
I'm surprised that they let you have that Olaf.
I mean, Mord kind of just counters like most of their top lane picks, and it's just constantly a problem with this fucking lethal tempo build I've been doing. It's just always gonna just kill somebody, so they didn't want to play against it. It's not very fun to fight. I can't really blame them.
So,
Oh gosh.
so since you've won tonight, how do you guys think you're going to be up for best of fives next week? I know we asked Argonauts or myself last night. How does it differ playing a best of five? 'Cause I think this might be the first best of five that Argonauts and Cheezers have played against each other.
I don't know, man. It gets like a bit of a slog if it goes to game 5 because of just how fucking long you'll be playing League. But I always have fun with them, so I don't. I'm excited to be up against you guys. So
Yeah, definitely excited for it. I definitely want to see banner chat pop off during the week. I got some.
yeah.
We're gonna make some spicy shit for you guys coming banner chat.
You guys are gonna
Yes,
be throwing the
sir.
memes around.
Oh, it's gonna be more than memes.
No, they're gonna shit talk each other.
Yeah, all love between us. Gotta love you guys for as long as we've been playing together. So, but yeah, we're bringing the shit talk out now.
Yes, sir.
So anything that you are weary of going into best of fives?
I have a track record with catastrophic changes happening in the playoffs of every league tournament I've played in. So I'm hoping this does not follow the same pattern of where some shit happens. Because like last time, last playoffs I played it, I was playing on a laptop in a cabin in the woods. So
On a
yeah,
On
bunk
the
bed,
floor.
right?
yeah, on the that was rough, bro.
Mhm.
That was a rough series on my back, man. It hurt.
And then you played no wooden chair.
Yeah, and then the wooden chair. That one was no good either. Got
Oh
my
my!
new secret lab chair with that lumbar support. It's been great.
I think we all need to get a shout out to reach out and get a Secret Lab sponsor because I think
On
everybody,
God,
all of us
bro.
have it, man.
Yeah.
They're
I want to say
fucking
most
great.
casters and most players so far.
Yeah.
Yep. Shout out to Secret Labs. I know you're not sponsoring us, but shout out to you guys. Like amazing chairs. Like
Yeah,
never knew I
honestly,
needed one.
the best chair I've ever sat in.
It keeps my tushy nice and comfy.
Yep.
Aw.
Allows me to pound someone else's ass instead of my own.
Excuse what? Go fine.
Aztec
Oh.
does.
He's just joshing, bro.
Yeah,
Chill out. He's just joshing.
Aztec knows what I mean. He just did it this game, you know? He was sitting in a very comfortable position while running it down.
Bro, that lumbar support go crazy.
So, do you think there's any? How do you think the matchup's going to be different going into next week? Because I know you played against Alien Soul this week. Have you seen a lot of what Sullyman has played and what you might have to look to ban or be
Bro,
weary of?
I literally do not scout anybody until like 5 minutes before the match. So I have literally no idea.
Well, alrighty then.
That's usually what my team does that. That's not my job. My job's to come play the game.
You just have
What?
to show up.
Yeah.
Show up, hand me a stick, and I'll beat them all.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, thanks, Aztec, for joining us.
Hey,
I
no problem.
appreciate
It
it.
was fun tonight.
All right. You have a good one.
You guys have a good night.
You too. And that will be the last of it from us tonight here at TPO. Thank you all for who joined in to watch this exciting series. We'll be moving on next week. Just two matchups next week. One between TPO Cheezers and TPO Argonauts, and then a second one, which is Fight for Survival between Wildcats and Testicles in the lower bracket. Thank you all for
Oh, boy.
tuning in and have a nice night.
No.